Hello, Internet. So, sitting down makes you lazy. What is up with that? Well, before I get into that, I should welcome you to the Empirical Sword. I'm Alumni Studio C79, and I happen to believe that school doesn't teach. We have to be the masters of our education, and that's what this entire playlist is about. And you're showing you the things that school should be teaching, but isn't. Because let's face it, we need to reform the school system. It needs to work better. And I'll talk a little more about that in a bit. But sitting makes you lazy, and technically, I just like walk away right here, but I should probably explain. See, okay, I'm going to talk about a topic here that certain people might have trouble accepting. This is going to be partially an evolution discussion, and I recognize that a lot of people don't believe in that, but I'm a scientist. And if me talking about evolution makes you want to click away from the video, then go ahead, do it. But the human body evolved under conditions of starvation, and its physiology is optimized for conserving energy in the face of starvation. So if you're not currently engaging in an activity where you have to be expending energy, in other words, if you're not actively hunting food, if you're not foraging right now, if you're not trying to kill an animal right now, if you're not running away from something that wants to eat you, then your body wants to go into like a power saving mode. And one of the triggers for initiating the neurological and physiological responses that put your body into power saving mode, air quotes, is sitting down or lying down or lounging in front of the TV. This puts your body into power saving mode. You're storing fat, using as little energy as possible, and yes, you feel tired. You will feel tired even if you aren't tired. And really, if you think about it, everywhere we go in the world, we're sitting down. Driving to work, you're sitting. Most people probably have like a desk job. You're sitting at your desk. You're driving home. You're sitting down. What do you do next? You sit down and eat. Or, well, okay, most people don't eat. I'm hungry when I get home from work. Then again, when I'm at work, I'm standing up and doing boring stuff. So I'm hungry when I get home from work, and then I sit down and eat. What do normal people do when they get home from work? I don't sit in front of the TV, but again, that's sitting. Sitting at a movie, you're sitting. Reading a book, you're sitting. I try not to sit when I'm reading a book, although there's this one. This book right here. Yeah, show the microphone. Yeah. This book right here. You see how thick it is? I cannot walk around the room while trying to read this. But most books, autofocus. There we go. We don't edit, so that's staying in. I mean, most books I can actually walk around the room while holding it. That one, no, not so much. So with that one, I have to sit down. Most people, they do sit down when reading. In fact, I'm sitting down right now, but there's a reason why. If I were standing while trying to record this, I'd be walking around the room. And this is a fixed camera. Also, this is a webcam, so it's tethered to the computer, and yeah, that can be disastrous. So I kind of have to sit when I'm doing this, and yes, when I'm editing, when I'm doing thumbnails, when I'm doing titles and descriptions and all. So much sitting. The entire modern world is sitting, and sitting makes you lazy because it makes you feel tired when you're not. And by the way, this is annoying. It's very annoying. I only point that out because it's distracting to me. What else did I want to... Yeah, I mean, we basically need to find ways or find excuses to not be sitting down, to actually be standing up, to walk around, to actually get moving, so that we can like jog our brains out of this. I'm going to power saving mode right now. Like my little thing of walking around the room while reading. If you can while you're at work, stand up. Like once an hour, stand up, walk down the hall, get a drink of water, something like that. Once an hour, just get the blood flowing. Convince your brain that you're not going to power saving mode. Because the thing is, in the modern world, we actually consume more energy, more biological energy than we actually need for most activities. And if you put your body into power saving mode, all that energy you're using less energy, but we're taking in more than we actually need. That equals fat right there. And actually, there's another video that I want to do that's a little more specific on that. This video just sitting down makes you lazy. That's what it is. So stop being lazy. Get out of the chair, stand up, move around, walk around the room. If you have visitors over to your house and you're visiting, don't sit down. Just stand up. You just stand up and talk, and don't sit down. If you can stand up while eating, stand up while eating. You probably can't stand up while driving to and from work. And you may not be able to stand up while sleeping. I've done it once, but I was leaning against a wall. And I don't think it was a very restful sleep. Now just babbling. Because I have I'm in brainstorming mode right now. And these ideas just keep coming. How can I not sit? How can I sit less? What can I do while standing? Things like that. And I feel like I'm starting to lose my voice, so I should probably cut this video now. I've been recording a lot today. But yeah, the bottom line, sitting makes you lazy because it makes you feel tired when you're not. So stop sitting if you can. Obviously, if you're driving, you need to be sitting because we don't have stand-up cars yet. That would be interesting, though. I don't know how that would work. Maybe you could have maybe you could do like a motorcycle thing. You like brake here, gas here, or however it is with motorcycles. I don't know what motorcycles are like, but you brake and gas on the hand thingies. I'm just spouting off random things right about now because bottom line, move around more, be more active, to break your brain and your physiology out of this power conserving tendency. And yeah, the whole thing here is the school system is letting people down. Basically, I say about 1,000 years old. I'm probably exaggerating, but it's definitely not preparing people for what life is today. At school, we're like constantly sitting in school. Why? That's when our brains need to be active, not going to sleep. We need to have stand-up schools. But yeah, I mean, school, it's like behind the times. It's not preparing people for life today. 10 years from now, it's going to be the same thing unless we do something. And that's the end goal, is to reform the school system. And, we're going to need people to do that. And I'm trying to reach out to the people that the school system is letting down. And I think a lot of them are gamers, which is why I do a lot of gaming content on my channel. I want to start with the gaming content and get the attention of gamers and then shunt them over here to get the information the school should be teaching but isn't. And if that sounds like something that you want to see more of, or you just want to see more of my gaming videos, then subscribe and bell icon so you can be notified and all of that. And whatever video you're watching next, I will see you then.